Hi, I'm Lindsay. In this next practice, I'd like to guide you through deep stretch and release of the hips and hamstrings, focusing on our hip flexors. These are the group of muscles that help us to bend forward, to lift the knees, and swivel hips from side to side. I've made this sequence super accessible for all bodies and all levels of practice. So it works for everyone, even if you're new to stretching. So you can use this sequence at the end of a workout, or maybe as part of your daily or weekly stretching routine. Join me for 15 minutes on the mat and you will feel the difference. For the best experience of this class, let's have a block and a strap nearby. See you on the mat. Okay, so for this hip opening sequence, we're going to use a block and a strap. So if you have that handy, that would be great. We'll begin in a simple cross-legged position. And if you do have tight hips, which I hope you do, and I hope that's why you're taking this class, you can sit on a block or pillow or bolster, and that's going to elevate the hips and let the knees drop a little more. And you'll just immediately feel that shift in your hips. The spine will be a little bit longer. You'll sit a little taller. So just placing the hands down on the knees, we'll close our eyes and take a few breaths together here. Inhaling through the nose, lengthening the spine, feeling the belly rise, the chest rise. Exhale through the nose. See if we can soften the shoulders and sink our hips down. Good. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, soften the shoulders and sink the hips. Just a few more breaths like that on your own. In and out through the nose. With each exhale, we drop the knees, we sink the hips. Two more breaths. One more breath. Great. So from here, we're going to come off the block and we'll roll back. This is where you want to have a strap handy. We're going to roll back onto the spine and hug the thighs over the chest. We'll just start here, just squeezing the thighs over the chest. We can hold the knees, the shins. If your shoulders or tailbone are off the mat, hold the back of your thighs and we'll pull the legs into the chest. We can rock a little side to side. And we're just grounding here through the spine, through the sacrum. Holding the knees, we can circle them. We'll get a little more into our low spine. Change direction. Good. Coming back to center, now we're going to lower the left foot down, keep the knee bent, and then extend your right heel high. We can hold the back of the thigh or all the way up here on the calf if you can. And we're just going to gently pull that leg in. And as we pull in, we want to make sure the tailbone stays planted. The shoulders are drawing back and down into the ground. And the back of your neck is long, so we might even drop the chin down a little more. Reach through the heel if that's okay on the hamstrings and find your pose. So we're going to your edge, and for you that could be here. So find where you are and just feel that stretch down the back of the leg. Good. And then we'll bend the knee. We're coming into a half happy baby stretch. Now, if you are able, reach for the outer edge of your foot with your hand. If that's not available for you, take your strap and we'll wrap it around the foot. Bending at the knee. Let the leg open to the right. Now, as we open to the right, whether you're holding the foot or the strap, let's see if we can take the left arm wide, palm down for a little more support. We'll open up. You can inhale and exhale, maybe reaching and extending through the heel on this side. Come back to your bend. Inhale back to center. And then we'll just take some movement on the exhale. We open the hip, reach the heel. On the inhale, we come back to center. So we're just playing a little bit with movement. Notice the sensation in the right hip here. Notice the sensation in the hamstrings. Good. Inhale back to center. Now on this next exhale, we're going to hold for a few breaths together, reaching through the heel, extending if you can. If not, keep that softness in your knee. Let the leg drop deeply. Come into the body, come into the breath. As you breathe in, feel the belly rise. As you breathe out, hollow the belly. One more deep breath in and out. On the exhale, see if we can drop a little deeper. Good. Soften the knee, inhale, pull the leg to center. If you're using a strap, we're going to switch hands, so the left hand holds the strap. If you're not using the strap, we're still switching hands, but maybe the left hand comes to the outer thigh or the outer edge of foot if you have that flexibility. Take your right arm wide, and we're going to let the leg drop over to the left. Good. So slow and steady movement. We can use that strap to guide the leg down if you like. So we're coming into a belly twist, a torso twist, so we can feel this through the right side body. We can feel it in the shoulder. We can definitely feel it here in our right hip. Reaching through the heel, connect into the body, connect into the breath, and we're going to hold this for a few more breaths. So settle the body into the ground. With each inhale, feel the length in the spine, the opening in the chest and belly. With each exhale, see if we can drop a little deeper into the stretch. Let the leg drop. One more breath. Bending at the knee, inhale, come back to center. We'll pull both knees into the chest. You can remove your strap for now. Both knees hug into the chest. And then we'll lower the right foot. Keep the left knee hugging in. From here, reach the heel toward the sky. Hold on to the back of the thigh or the back of the calf, and we can gently pull that leg in. So we're finding our edge. So wherever the stretch is for you in the hamstring, that's the back of the leg. We want to keep the tailbone pressing down. We want to keep the shoulders down and the back of the neck long. From here, soften the knee and see if we can hold either the ankle or the outer edge of the foot. And if we can't, we'll use our strap. And if you can, but it's a bit of a stretch, use the strap. It'll be easier. So from here, we're going to rock open to the left. So take your right arm wide for a little more support. And as we rock open to the left, maybe we extend through the heel. On your inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, let the leg drop open. On your own, with your breath, inhale to center. Exhale, drop open. Gently opening through that left hip. Noticing the sensation here. Good. On this last one, we're going to hold it for a few breaths together. So let the leg fall, and then drop into the body and drop into the breath. Notice the sensation and quality of the inhale, of the exhale. As you breathe out, see if we can drop the left leg toward the ground a little more. Release any tension or tightness here in the left hip. Breathe into the hamstring. Two more breaths. Use the exhale to drop deeper into the stretch. One more breath. Bend the knee, and on your inhale, bring the leg back to center. And now we're crossing the leg over the body. You can keep the strap, switch your hands, or we can take the right hand to the outer thigh or the outer edge of your foot if you don't need a strap. Either way, as we come down, let's take the left arm wide. Slowly transition into your belly twist with control. Good. Reach and extend through the heel if it feels okay. Let the strap support the pose. Drop through the shoulders. Breathe into the left side body, into that left hip. And when we're twisting, you'll notice there's a restriction of breath. So the breath is a little bit shorter here. We're cutting off blood, oxygen, and energy from one side of the body and bringing it into the other. Good. 2 more breaths. See if we can use the exhale again to drop the leg a little deeper. Keep pressing down through your shoulders. Good. Soften the knee. Inhale, come back to center. We can remove the strap and we'll bring both knees back into the chest. Rock again side to side. We want to hold the knees, shins, or backs of the thighs, whatever works for you, and we'll circle the knees again. Change direction. Good. Planting the feet, we're going to take them a little wider than our yoga mat. We can take the arms wide, and then we'll take the right knee and drop it down to the center line of your mat, and you want to feel a 90-degree angle from your hip to your knee to your heel. And then from here, we take the left heel onto the right thigh, and we're going to gently press down through both knees. So this is really getting into that outer hip. We can stay here, or we might turn the gaze to the right and bring in a little twist as well through the neck. Keep pressing down through the shoulders and down through your knees. And we'll come back to our breath. Maybe close your eyes so we can bring that awareness into the hip. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. As you exhale, press the knees gently. See if we can drop deeper into our stretch. 1 more breath here. Exhaling. On the inhale, we're going to slowly unravel the legs. Come back to neutral. Legs still wide. And we'll do the other side. Left knee drops to center. We find that 90-degree alignment. And then take your right heel onto the left thigh, close to the knee, and we'll gently press down. We might turn our gaze to the left to stretch all the way through to the neck. Keep pressing down gently through the knees. As you breathe in, feel the length in your body, the opening in the belly and chest. As you exhale, feel the body drop into the ground. 2 more breaths here, pressing down gently through the knees and shoulders. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come on back to center. Planting down through the feet about hip distance apart now. We're going to walk the heels a little closer to the body. And then take your right heel onto the left thigh. You may have done this stretch before. It's a nice little figure 4 stretch. This one is going to get into our hips. It's also going to relieve some tension or tightness in our low spine. So this might be as far as we come in this pose. Press the knee gently away from you. We can feel this in the hip. If we can go further, we're going to pick up the left foot and interlace the fingers at the back of the thigh. Now if you get into this position and your shoulders and head are off the ground, then we can either take a block behind the head or we can use a strap again and wrap the strap around the leg. So if you need more space, use your props. We're going to pull that left leg in, press the right knee away, and breathe. Tailbone pressing down, shoulders pressing down. Chin drops into the chest and the back of the neck is long. We might reach through the heels of the feet, activating the legs. 1 more breath. Really press the right knee away as you pull the left leg in. Exhale, gently let it go. We'll come into the stretch on the other side with or without your strap. So we'll take the left heel to the right thigh, press the knee away. If we go deeper, we're picking up the foot, interlacing the fingers at the back of the thigh and hugging in. Keep the tailbone dropping down, keep the shoulders pressing down. The back of the neck is long. Breathing into that left hip. Long, steady breaths in and out of the body are going to help to really release to the ground, to surrender to gravity. One more breath. Exhale, slowly lower. We'll just close here, bringing the soles of the feet together, letting the knees drop open. We'll take a few breaths on our own on the mat. Maybe one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below.
And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsight.